Welcome back to another YouTube video on this channel. As usual, in today's video I'm going to be doing my live Legends hits. I'm using this Root Rider army right here with the Healing Tome and the Rage Gem. I've got no idea where I reset, but I just keep getting crushed on defense. A little bit unlucky maybe, but let's try and go plus 320 and we can at least get plus 12 for the day. Let's get into the hits. Alright, so the first base of the day is this Invis base. Now, I want to Spirit Walk somewhere, probably into this mono, although I think it's going to be pretty heavily trapped. I'm going to start on this multi-arch tower here. She's not going exactly where I wanted her to go. Somehow she's kind of going off to the side a bit. And there's the Nado. I did expect something like that. Let's see if we can make to this monolith. Perfect. We're looking really, really good now. Doesn't matter if we lose the Fox. I'm going to poison this furnace nice and early. Yeah, looking really strong. This is a great start to this attack. Okay, take out that Headhunter. Recall the RC. Okay, so gonna start the Queen, let her work for a little second or two, and go with the Ice Golem. And let's see, RC in. Okay, Troop Launcher in. One Headhunter. King with this thingy-majiggy, the Ice Golem, sorry. And we're gonna Overgrowth in just a moment, something like this. Perfect. Looking great so far. Another Headhunter for this enemy Queen. Hopefully the Queen can take out that Arch Tower. Maybe my RC will reach into the core. Perfect. Looking great so far. I think about my Warden ability right now and the RC ability at the same time, because we are stepping into a lot of damage here, and oh boy. Okay, this is looking okay. We're looking good. I'm going to use Skelly Spell right here. We keep on working around the base. RC has all of the healers, which is not ideal, but it is keeping her alive at least. It looks like we're going to lose the healers in the core because they went to the RC. And let's see here. I'm going to pop the King ability. Okay, looking great. Looking really, really good here. Minion, Archer. Let's go Queen ability here, push everything back to the Rage Tower a little bit. Okay. So got a little bit closer than what I would like. However, this base is really, really tricky. I have been practicing these kind of double Invis bases, and I don't really go my way there with the healers going to the RC. But nonetheless, we have 30 seconds, which should be plenty of time. The King and obviously the Giant are coming back round now. So there we go. That's the first triple. A bit close, but as I said, didn't really go my way with the RC and the healers. So I just want to say very much thank you for all of the support on the recent videos. One of the videos now has hit about 5,000 views, which is absolutely crazy, as I'm a new YouTube channel. So I just want to say I really appreciate all of that support. Let's get into the next hit. Okay, so the next base has a Hook Tower, which is pretty much max level. Okay, let's see. I think I want to try and get into this Inferno somehow. I think all of his traps are going to be here, as the Giga Bomb is on the other side. So let's see. Let's go into this Ricochet Cannon. Yeah, I'm going to go like this. Into this Ricochet Cannon. Hopefully she'll go to the air defense. And then I'm hoping I should be able to redirect her to go in and grab this Inferno Tower with the Poison Tower. Let's see what we can do here. Okay. So once she makes it to this Scatter Shot and takes it down, I think I can redirect her with one Invis spell like this. Hopefully she goes into the Inferno here. Perfect. Now if I just stay patient here with my Invis spells, I can definitely get this Poison Tower down. If we don't get the Inferno down, that's not that big of a deal. The main target that I was going for here was the Poison Tower. And let's recall nice and early. I don't think I'm going to risk it for the fire spitter there, as it's not going to be facing me anyways. Right, let's let the queen work on her own for a little bit here. Once she takes down this arch tower, hitting that just to support her, and oh boy, hope she doesn't walk into too much damage. I'm going to go for a headhunter on that queen nice and early. And this is looking great. Now then, what should we do? The queen is not going where I wanted her to go to, and she is getting locked onto. So I'm going to freeze everything in the core here and start up the king. Let's see, I'm going to overgrowth like this and go with the troop launcher. Okay, looking great so far. Let's go with a headhunter on the royal champion there. Looks like my queen's going to get caught up on some ice golems, but that's not too big of a deal. I'm going to think about using my warden my warden ability soon enough. Right about now, I think, as this first overgrowth is going to wear off. And I think I'm in a good spot. I'm going to overgrowth like this. Oh, I missed the hook tower, but it shouldn't be too big of a deal. I'm going to go with the Skelly spell into this kind of high DPS area here. Let's see, let's pop the RC ability, and I think my queen got locked onto there. Yeah, that's no worries. We can pop the queen ability right in this core. And she is going to die, but nonetheless, she's doing some good job at tanking. Let's see, king ability right about now, just get through these Teslas nice and quickly. Let's go with the barbarian, the archer. So obviously if I didn't miss my RC ability, if I didn't miss the hook tower with the overgrowth spell, my queen would definitely still be alive right now, and I probably would have been able to swag her ability as well as the king ability. So there we go, second attack, second triple. Fingers crossed we can keep on with the triples. Let's get into the next hit. Alright then, next base is this old Itsu base. Let's see here. I think that he's going to have his traps over here because he has the merge cannon placed really weirdly. I want to try and get behind these fire spitters. So I'm going to go with the RC into this wizard tower here. Let's see, let's go ahead and invis like this. Perfect, nice. Okay, so yeah, hopefully we should be able to get down the multi-mortar or the mega mortar with the RC charge quite comfortably. It's going to get one more hit maybe, which is a little bit awkward. I'm going to go ahead and double cycle here. I don't see any point in single cycling, especially as my fox is quite low on health. I would like to keep the fox alive. Let's recall here. Alright, so let's see. Let's go ahead, let's trigger this Invis tower quickly, like so, and let's go with the queen on this storage here. Okay, the Invis doesn't trigger, which is very annoying, but should be fine. Let's see, let's go with this, like so, and let's go with the first overgrowth like this. Perfect, looking great so far. Let's think about using the king soon enough. Oh, we're finding a lot of red bombs. Okay, hopefully somebody's going to turn into that core a little bit. Also, my queen is really low on health. I don't know how that's happened. Kind of panicked my warden ability a little bit there. Oh, we could have triggered the rage tower there, I think. Let's see. We're looking great. Look at that ice golem in the core there. It should be able to freeze up that town hall for us. The RC is going in. Come on, guys. Let's see. King ability. Nice. RC still has the fox. Okay, what should we do? I'm going to have to freeze, I think. I'm going to freeze. Queen ability. Come on, everybody go into that core a little bit. Come on, guys. Everyone go into the core. Oh, boy. Yeah, we should have it. I think we have enough, I think. Come on, please. How's everything dying? Yeah, all of his traps were there. Come on, man. Wow, these Invis bases are really giving me a lot of trouble. Go, 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 go. Look onto that. Yes, okay. Jesus. Alright, well. Man, I need to practice these Invis bases because they just do not go my way whatsoever. I'm not sure if my approach is maybe wrong, but I definitely need to work on these bases because these attacks should not be this close whatsoever. Let's get into the next hit and pray that it's not another Invis base. Next base then is a double rage box base, which should be pretty straightforward for me. Let's see here. I'm thinking of maybe going into this ricochet cannon and let's see. I'm going to start like this. Hopefully should go to the bomb tower afterwards and then the ricochet cannon after that. Please don't walk out the Invis, please. Okay, and let's see. I think I'm going to need to redirect here. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh boy, this is not going to go well now. And of course, I run into a full bait with bombs and whatnot. Okay, come on, man. Don't know what is up with me recently, but these attacks have just not been going my way. Maybe it's because I'm commentating or something. It does require a little bit more concentration, or a little bit less concentration when you're commentating over your attacks. So maybe that's what's doing it. I don't know. Okay. My RC, okay, my RC health is looking pretty good actually. Oh gosh. Come on. Okay, I'm going to put the Warden ability here. Just going to concentrate for a moment. Okay, we're looking good now. That ice golem. Gonna remain patient with my spells. Let's see. Oh, my warden's just not in a good place whatsoever. Okay, I'm gonna skelly like this. Okay, I think we've got it. Wow, that spirit walk was not ideal. It left a lot to be desired. I'm gonna spam all the hero abilities here. Hopefully the warden will stay alive. Okay, we've got it. Okay, wow. I mean, I'm not happy with this attack whatsoever. I think that spirit walk was just absolutely atrocious. Sorry I wasn't able to commentate a bit there. I just kind of wanted to give my concentration to the attack. But the spirit walk there was really quite bad. We did get the path into the town hall, which I suppose is all that we needed. But nonetheless, that was a really bad spirit walk. Maybe a little bit too ambitious, a bit too greedy from me. But it's a triple, and it was pretty much crushed nonetheless. Let's get into the next hit. Okay then, the 5th attack of the day. We find this rather old double rage base. Now, he will have this area baited, I believe. I think I'm going to enter into this area here. I'm going to start on this mortar. She should go to the air defense afterward and then the multi-arch tower. And I should be able to get right into the town hall nice and early. Please don't go to that ricochet cannon. I think there's no way, right? Yeah, perfect. Okay, this is the spirit walk we wanted. We may even make it to the multi-arch tower right here. And that'd be really useful. We just need to... we just need to be careful with our Invis spells. I'm going to go with a double cycle here. I'm not going to take any risks. I should be able to get this multi-arch tower down quite comfortably. And let's see, we're going to recall now. Perfect. Now then, what should we do? I'm going to skelly spell like this. And I'm going to just go with the... Oh, that's annoying. That air defense is really quite annoying. Okay, let's see. Let's go bang, 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 bang. Okay, everything's in, which is what's important. With another ice golem here. I'm just going to chill for a second. Let's see, what do we want to do? What do we want to do? What do we want to do? Okay, let's go ahead and overgrowth the town hall here. It's a little bit scary. And of course my king gets locked onto. I was trying to use the super barbs so that he wouldn't get locked onto, but that didn't go to plan, did it? So let's see. Whoa, 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 that is a lot of damage. I think I'm going to go with a double overgrowth on the town hall. In fact, I may just do the same exact overgrowth again. Yeah, I'm going to go with the same overgrowth again here. Now, how are we looking? We're looking pretty strong so far, I do believe. I can't really see what's happening. There's so much stuff and it's so compact there, which is actually what you want with this strategy, of course. You want the root rise and everything to be really nice and close together so that your healers can splash on everything all at once. Now I'm going to put my king ability there a bit early because I want the queen and stuff to kind of go back towards the core a little bit. That queen is being very annoying, but we definitely have this one in the bag. Let's just go with the headhunter here. Town hall is going to be the last thing that we get. And even this got a bit close for my liking. Somehow, again, it's super close. I mean, it was looking good there until the end. This is definitely a strong base. But we do get it. We do have the queen alive. We do have the giant alive. And we do have the RC hanging on by a thread. So, 5th attack done. Let's get into the next one. Alright, so the next base we have is a double rage base. Now, my approach is always the same with these bases, and I want to enter into this compartment here. Now, if you look at the decorations, there's not a lot of space for bombs, and there's no room for Teslas that could throw my RC off the path that I want her to take. The only thing that's going to be a little bit dodgy at the start is this first Invis. And, okay, we're good. We're good. So we're already right at this rage tower. We've got 4 Invis spells. I don't know, why am I so late on that Invis? Okay, well, as long as we get this rage tower down, ideally you want to get the Expo and the scatter down as well. But they're not necessary. Let's see, can she go to the scatter afterward? Yes. Okay, am I going to doubles down? I'm going to go with one more Invis. I don't want to risk anything here. And I'm just going to take a little bit of damage on that. And there we go. So I'm going to go with the Ice Golem and the Queen, followed by the Root Riders with the Warden, the Balloons, the Healers, all of the Valks. And let's see, let's go with another... Whoa, that's a lot of CC troops coming my way. I'm a bit scared. Oh, and I misplaced my king in a bit of a panic there. Okay. That's not ideal, but generally the funneling isn't too big of a deal on this base. You tend to be able to just funnel with super barbs, so that's what I'm going to have to do here. And just hope my queen stays in. Oh boy, okay. Well, as you can see, the funnel is being set just about. I'll go with the Warden ability here because those Valks were looking quite weak, and there's like a Nado, and there's like a million traps around this area. Skelly spell like so, and overgrowth once more. Okay, how are we looking? Let's see, let's go with a freeze here because that looks very scary. How are we doing? Oh my god, I keep forgetting to use the headhunters. In fact, I'm going to have to use them for cleanup. I don't think there's any heroes left. Whoops. We have the Queen in the court, which is really good. Her ability is going to help me get through this back end. And let's see. Let's just spam all the hero abilities here. Headhunters, barbs, whatever. Yeah, I mean, I've attacked this base hundreds of times. And this is definitely the best approach. So if you see this base, you struggle with it, do this approach and it always works. Of course, misclicking my king there wasn't ideal. But nonetheless, we got the triple. Let's get into the next hit. Okay then, we have a poison base actually. Now I have tripled this base before, but not with any poison towers involved. Now, how am I going to spirit walk? Okay, let's see. I'm going to go like this with the RC. I expect that some of his traps are going to be in this area. Like this with the Invis spell, just to push her in. I'm going to double down here because we're kind of in range of the Town Hall. I don't particularly want to take any damage from the Town Hall if I can avoid it. And I think I'm going to go a little bit risky here. We've got plenty of health and, oh my gosh, pretty cool. Of course, the RC just decides to attack the wrong thing. So this start is going to be pretty scary. Let's see what we can do though. Okay. Double headhunter on this king. And instantly I'm going to poison, overgrowth there. And oh gosh, my queen is locked onto triple ice golem, which is a bit of a lifesaver. I need to be really, really careful here with my root riders because that is a lot of damage. So I'm just going to pop the ability now. My queen ability got forced. So I did unfortunately get interrupted at this point in the attack. So there is no more game audio for the remainder of this attack. Basically what I was saying here is that I wanted the poison tower to launch on my troops before I overgrowthed the 3 multi-infernos. But I think that was a bad decision. As you can see, my root riders kind of split around my second overgrowth. I think I should have definitely used it earlier and kind of controlled the pathing where everything's staying together. As you can see, the royal champion has split off from the root riders and she's also taken the healers with her. Now, luckily for me, she was able to get through that compartment on the back end there. So at this point, I just freeze the minion prince and the monolith. I spam the king ability. My RC is still hanging on by a thread, but it is another 3-star. So a bit closer than I would like it to have been. Sorry about the interruption in the no game audio, but we'll have audio back for the next attack. So yeah. Alright then, last attack of the day. This base here, I've attacked it many times. We're going to do the same exact approach as I always do. I kind of start on this side compartment here. You don't actually need to use an Invis for this first cycle, and I use one Invis spell to redirect her. She goes right into this fire spitter inferno kind of compartment here. And oh my goodness, that was a lot of damage, which is quite scary. Let's see, is she going to go to the scatter shot or is she going to go to the air defense? Of course, she goes to the scatter. Now, in some cases, you can reach this rage tower and it's not going too well for me. In fact, I think I can make it if I'm careful. Let's see, one more hit. Oh my goodness. All right, we're out. Cool. I think the fox is alive. Yeah, the fox is alive. Okay. Going to go a bit of tanking for this queen. We've got 2 arch towers there. Never underestimate arch towers because they can do a lot of damage, especially to your queen without any, frosty or anything in front of her. So that's why I used that little bit of tanking there. Let's see, let's go with this ice golem here. Hopefully the monolith. Nope. I was going to say hopefully the monolith locks onto it. And we're going to go with the town hall overgrowth now. Is that my RC? Nope. Thought the mono was on my RC there for a second. Let's go ahead and just keep this funnel nice and tight with a few super barbs. Right now we're basically cruising. We're waiting for the let's go for a headhunter on that queen. Yeah, we're basically cruising. We're waiting for the CC to be lured. There we go. I'm going to put the warden ability right about now. And actually, we're moving so fast. I think I'm going to have to go with another overgrowth in the town hall. And let's see. Whoa. Let's go ahead and freeze because that's pretty scary. And let's go ahead. Let's see. Okay, I think I should be able to finish off the town hall actually with the super barbs there. Just going to spam all the hero abilities here. And I'm going to just wait for that overgrowth to come up. And I'm going to send the super barbs in. Maybe they can grab the town hall, but it doesn't really matter. It is another triple. So there we go. We got the perfect day. Apologies for the interruption there. But thank you very much for watching this video. I'm going to be trying to do a giveaway at 500 subscribers, so if you're interested in winning a gold pass, subscribe. At 500 subscribers, I'm going to do one giveaway for a gold pass. So that's the day done. Let's just get right into the recap for the day. Alright then, all of our hits are done for the day. We did get the plus 320, but as you can see, we're getting absolutely crushed on defense. You know, this only defense that we had in the last 2 days is this Chinese guy, and he misclicked the Eternal Tome at the start of the attack, and that is the only defense I've had in the last 2 days, which is pretty crazy. Just shows how easy the meta is right now. In all fairness, I have been messing around with bases a little bit, just kind of experimenting, but it is not working out whatsoever. So I really need to lock in terms of defense. We have only 14 days left of the season, so yeah, I'm going to be locking in, practicing some Invis bases and some double poison bases. But if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to subscribe. I'll be back again at 16 UTC. I'm posting every single day, hopefully, so subscribe if that's something that you're interested in. And thanks again for watching. Goodbye.